his festival cherry. That little bitch over there.
I only brought the safe sex, so if we're popping cherries, I need a digger, because I didn't bring one.
Is this everyone's first festival? I want to know about the festivals where you like camped for 4 days and lost your pants and like had to do a poo in the woods because you couldn't find the toilets.
My mate got hypothermia and had to wear like one of those blankets. All the Bogans tried to kill him because they thought he was in Star Trek.
Tried to do a Mario jump and it just went badly.
It was in the middle of the night and I did a wee on my foot.
Yes! Is that just right? I'm Jack, this is Marina.
Hello.
I really, really love your music. To be honest, I really enjoyed hearing your song remixed by Passion Pit. Are you a fan of Passion Pit?
Absolutely. I met them through my friend Derek, who runs Neon Gold Records, and he did their first single with his label, and I did mine with him. They're amazing.
Could we possibly see a collaboration happening there with them, or?
I think it's important to be a success by myself and then go on to collaborating with them.
Because I found it really endearing. I was watching an interview with you and you were saying that when you were younger, all you knew was that you wanted to make it. You want to be a prolific musician. So what's the feeling like to go to the next level?
Well, there's relief that I wasn't crazy.
Did you go through moments where you thought you were crazy?
No, but other people did. They were like, I can't believe you actually believe you're going to do this. I had no background to anything in it, and I'd never even sung in public.
The next album, can you tell us what it sounds like?
I don't know yet. 'Cause when I compose songs, it's only on the piano, and then it changes so much when you get into a studio.
So are you involved with the beat making and like the instrumentation?
Not the beat making, the instrumentation, obviously the piano, the harmonies, the arrangement, most of that I do myself.
I would like to know what colour it is today.
Okay, Wednesdays are like a mauve, Tuesdays are green, Mondays are red, Fridays are red, Thursdays are like sand colour.
Synesthesia, right? Is it something you can actually perceive visually, or is it a feeling?
It's a feeling. The thing is, it's not something that particularly jumps out like, oh my god, I can see a rainbow, rainbow's coming out the keyboard.
Best New Year's Eve kiss. Have you got one in memory bank you can share with us?
I've got nothing. Who actually finds someone who they fancy ever in life? Sorry.
I'm Claire with Beat TV and I'm here with Tom and Joe from Big Scary. You guys just came off stage. Yes. How was the show?
I don't think we've ever played to that many people before. More distracting than anything though was seeing a friend up on someone else's shoulders.
I know that I shouldn't ask this because I know everyone probably asks you this, but your name's Big Scary. I really want to know what inspired it, just because this name really tickles my fancy.
It was just the result of about a month of just collecting words, really. It did, to me, sound like something like kids would say, and I kind of liked that playfulness about it, so we just went with it.
You split your LP into 4 EPs. Why did you guys decide to do that?
It was just a way to not launch into a first album, and something that was different and interesting. It's been a great experience, especially heading now, about to make our first album.
I just have to know, what were your childhood terrors? Were you guys scared of anything big and scary as children?
It's just the classics like a shark or something. I went to the beach a lot and I was always scared of sharks. And they don't let up. Every summer they decide to put on a documentary or a news article about how deadly and perfect killers great whites are. It's ridiculous.
Here with 2 of the boys from Tame Impala. We have Jay on the guitar. And we have Kevin here with the egg shaker. I was recently watching Entourage and I was so stoked. One of your songs was used on the closing credits. What was that like?
That was probably our Virgin TV show song.
What's tonight before that?
This guy spent like 2 weeks on the couch watching.
It's addictive. Well, I recently went from episode 1 all the way through.
I live vicariously through Vince's personal exploits because I don't have any of those exploits myself.
Guys, you were the winners of the Triple J Award Album of the Year. Congratulations, that's really amazing. And you guys also were nominated for quite a few ARIA awards. And I'm really sorry to bring it up, but I just have to do it. Jessica Mauboy's debut album Inner Speak. What did you think about that? Do you know about this, what I'm talking about?
I just felt sorry for her. I say far dumber things than that on a daily basis.
That's actually true. We heard something that she said, like, day but. And I remember the first thing that we thought and like said to each other was that it's probably exactly what we would do if we had like 100,000 people in front of us.
I have to throw it in. Tonight's New Year's Eve. Do you have any special plans at the countdown? Are you
Got a particularly wild one planned. I think we're going to be in a car.
in a car?
Yeah, driving back from here to get to Sydney in time to play. Either that or at the airport hotel.
So we're asking about festival faux pas. Have you guys fucked up anything? Are there any mistakes you've made that you'd like to share with everyone to better equip them for their festival experiences?
Well, this is my third year, so we just brought double of everything you need.
Sunscreen thing's a big deal. You want to look after your skin.
20 lighters, 20 things that I can't say on TV.
When you're old, you want to have supple skin.
This is actually probably the best festival I've ever done. It's just been smooth sailing the whole way. I've had some ridiculous disasters before, you know, not enough stock, marquees going flying.
My experience with festivals is it's kind of like being born. You wake up like in a cubicle on a bus or something, and you open it, and that's like your first light, and then you're like stumbling trying to find pants. You want your first taste of sweet milk or a croissant or whatever, and instead of getting weighed, you walk around for 45 minutes trying to find a shower.
How does that compare to being at a festival where you're on stage killing it?
Headlining a show is kind of like dying. There's this bright light in your face and you feel yourself floating out to the people.
In a good way?
Depends if you slay or you bomb, really. There was one festival where there was this horrible band from London called Towers of London, and they picked a fight with Paul, and it was 4-on-1, and he came back with a black eye. Can I swear in this or no?
No, yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Okay, cock, balls. I was like, what the hell, man? What the frick did they do to you? And he's like, they randomly picked a fight with me because Enemy was there with the camera. So they jumped Paul. I went straight to their trailer, or their like dressing room. Randomly, they had a lot of milk there backstage, like in big jugs and orange juice. So I just smashed all their milk and orange juice all over the whole place, and it was just like covered in glass and milk.
I want to talk about working with Chris Waller. He's like one of my favorite producers. You guys worked with him like in 2002, is that correct? What was that like?
That was kind of the first time we worked with a producer per se, I guess. The first like kind of independent release we ever put out, we did with Josh Wells, who ended up being the drummer for Black Mountain. At the time, we didn't really consider him being a producer, but I think he kind of was inadvertently. Yeah. But then Chris Waller was the first person that was assigned to us by the label, which at the time was Sub Pop. He didn't really do much except for just supply a cool sound and a good attitude. I think that's what good producers are. He gave it a direction without saying anything to us.
The vocal style, it's like nothing ever heard before. Where's that come from?
I think just from not being able to sing properly.
There's no auto-tune, you're not T-Paining.
I actually have the T-Pain app. I bought it. I told Paul, I was like, hey, I just bought the T-Pain app. And he was like, how much did that set you back? And I was like, $2. He's like, $2 wasted.
We have a studio and we have it for free. This T-Pain app thing is a huge rift between us.
I shouldn't have bought it, I'm sorry.
I was his best man only a week or so ago, and then this T-Pain app thing, this whole tour barely happened.
So building your own studio, what's the difference there? When you build a studio as a band, what occurs?
I'll tell you what occurs when we go to the studio. The sheer perfection of an egg. Is there any more of a perfect food than nature's egg? The chicken egg. The yolk, the white, the protein, sustenance. Thank you, O Mother Hen, for this gift. Bestowed unto you by the Lord.
What are you guys excited about listening to? What music are you listening to that's fucking baking your cake?
The most exceptional group I found these two. They just put out a dozen records. It's grade A quality. The sound is super fresh. And I think they wrote it on a farm somewhere.